Welcome everybody, today I'm in the beautiful city of Budapest. In today's video we're going to be exploring the city, seeing exactly what it has to offer and most importantly, exploring the rich history. I got here yesterday, I just rested up, recovered and now I'm ready to explore. As you can see over there, there is the Buda Castle. Currently I'm climbing the stairs to go up to the Gillet statue, which I'll tell you all about when I'm up there. Here I am at the statue of Saint Gillet, who was a missionary in the 10th century that visited this hill. And on this hill were pagans that did not want to convert to the belief, so they murdered him by rolling him down this hill in a spiked barrel. You can imagine it would have been a pretty painful ending. Unfortunately, I can't really see the statue properly because it's only from this side. When I get back to the bottom of the mountain, I will show you. This place was opened in the 19th century as kind of like a thing to show people who the saint was. And I gotta say, it's pretty cool. The hill does go up a little bit further, but I don't think I'm going to trek it because I haven't got any water and I want to go and visit the castle. So I've walked up to the Buda Castle, which is supposedly closed today, it says on Google. But I do see people up there on the balcony, so it mustn't be that closed. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the trek up there now. It might take me about 5-10 minutes. They didn't have these things in the 14th century. Ha ha ha. I feel like I'm cheating. There's people actually taking the stairs and then here I am. The original part of the castle was built in the 14th century. Since then it has been expanded. In 1686 a lot of the castle was actually destroyed by a great siege that came from the Christians. Because the Christians invaded this castle successfully, and since then they have restored a lot of the buildings they destroyed. That has been a good few hundred years. You can just imagine how much craftsmanship and everything to do with it went into this castle, especially with it being built so high up on a cliff. You can't just not stop here and just look at the view, honestly. It's incredible. It really is. The country of Hungary does not have a current monarchy. It was abolished in 1918 due to the fact that it became a republic. As you are in Poland, you're free to walk around and look into the history of the castle, which I think is amazing because there's a lot of places where the castles are still in use. You can imagine how hard it was to put these statues in and things. All they had was a hammer and a chisel back then. So this is Orislanos Udvar, I think that's how you say it, also known as the Lion's Cup, due to the fact it has lion statues which it is named after. I don't believe in the 1800s they had vans driving through, but that's something new, I guess. Part of the castle was built in the 1800s, I believe. You can kind of tell by the architecture. It has that of an 1800s presence. So. I love to think about how there would have literally been archers just posted up in these little holes. I don't actually know the name of them, I can't really remember, but literally like they'd be waiting here for enemies to come in and then there's just fire. It's nuts. To be honest, I'm like a proper kid when I'm in castles because I've always loved them, literally. I'm just crossing over to the other side again because I need to find a shop, get some water. By the way guys, don't judge my hair. I haven't had a haircut in like a month and that's because I've been travelling. Leave it alone. I've got a proper backpacker's haircut at the minute. I must say the architecture in Budapest is very similar to a lot of mainland European countries. You do get the odd building that really stands out because it is a little bit different. Right now I'm just heading to the buildings of Parliament, which I was supposed to do before, but I kind of rested up, got some water. I said that very American then. About a 20-minute walk from here. Here we are at the Hungary House of Parliament. It was built in the late 1800s, and since then, as you can imagine, a lot of important stuff has gone down in there. I'm surprised there's not really like gating around it as such, like there is at Westminster. It is the third biggest House of Parliament in the whole entire world. Romania has a bigger one, and I'm not sure on the second one. Let's take a walk around and see what's going on. I just love the trams in Europe. You could just hop on and off. So after World War II, Hungary was under Soviet control for a very long time. Really only until the Cold War was over in the 1990s. Since then it is a country of its own. It attracts a whole lot of tourism and I must say it's very beautiful. I like the fact when you come to countries like this you can get so close to the actual gates of the Houses of Parliament. Obviously in countries like the UK you cannot really get close to government property like that. But here I am, just walking around, having fun, seeing the sights, no complaints. I think, but I'm not too sure, that this river is called the Danube River or the Danube. I'm not too sure on the actual pronunciation. All the views coming off it are just incredible. With the palace over there, I'm not too sure what that building is over there, but there really is just a lot of beauty here. So it is now day 2 of me in Budapest. As you can see today, the weather isn't as pretty, but it doesn't matter. I've got a raincoat on. I just checked into my hostel for another 2 days. I am going to be leaving on Thursday, which is unfortunate, but I've still got 2 days to make the most of it. Starting today's video, you can see it right behind me. We're going to be going to the market hall. I believe it is the biggest market in Hungary, so let's go check it out. It is much bigger than the one in Frankfurt, that's for sure. I've heard the salamis and things are very good here, but my jaw is hurting a lot still, so I don't know what I can eat. If I find anything soft enough, then that's what I'll go for. Oh, there's a chocolate fountain there. That's cool. That's something I could eat, but I don't think it would be a very good breakfast, to be honest with you. Looks like there's kind of pastries there. There is actually a lot more than there was in Frankfurt. I know I just said that, but there really is. Get your alcohol. Guessing this is a new addition to the market. There's an Aldi. Surely that just kills a lot of the competition. So, I have acquired myself some ham. I asked the lady, what does she recommend? And she recommended this ham, so that's what I'm going to give a try. So this cost me about 511 font. I think that's the currency here. Looked so good when she recommended it to me, so I was like, why not give it a try? I love ham, so let's see. Look at that, man. Looks so good. I'll tell you something, that's some good ham. People must think I'm crazy sitting there eating ham on the street. Usually you put it on a sandwich or something of the sort. But nah, man, I'm built different like that. And this is my breakfast, so I'm just gonna sit here, where I am right now, outside the market, and eat my ham. Why not? So after eating that delicious ham, I've just walked upstairs and it seems like I'm in the merchandise section now. There's no ham up here, but you've got some dolls, of course some shot glasses, because you can't go wrong with a shot. And then you've got some street food, so you've got a restaurant over there and a few little things. The food up here seems to be Hungarian street food, and I gotta say, it smells absolutely delicious. It's very meat orientated. I've seen a lot of pints, which I do fancy a pint, but maybe not in here. I can't lie when I say this is making me hungry. Even though I've just eaten, I know ham isn't very substantial, but it's good protein. It's good protein. So I have now ordered myself a Hungarian sausage, and I think I should give it a go. Oh, bro. That's pretty damn good. You wanna know what the inside looks like? It's just red. There's a guy just then telling me I need a beer, I need pasta with it. But I'm not that hungry, so that's what I'm gonna eat. But yeah, it's pretty good. Probably gonna rate it for a sausage like 7 out of 10. That is pretty damn good. I'm gonna enjoy it now. What an awesome experience, like trying the local cuisine, eating some ham, eating a sausage. That guy was funny. I started talking to him after and he was like, you did it wrong. I was like, okay man, but I just wanted the sausage, you know what I'm saying? And here we are at the Stephens Basilica. It was built in the year 1848, so it's almost 200 years old. I must say it's very grand. I'm gonna try and walk in now. You might have to pay to get in, but we will see. If not, we'll head somewhere else. I just wanted to show you guys. I love walking up to places like this and seeing what they're like, because they're all very different and unique in their own way. So they said I need the ticket. It's about 2,000 foreign to get in, which I'm not vibing with. So I think we're gonna find a place where I can go and get a pint, because it'll probably cost about the same. I haven't been to so many similar things I would have paid to get in, but I'm guessing after a certain time, like it is in many countries, it might be free, but who knows. So I'm gonna go and find myself a Hungarian pint, because I want one. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's a pretty good beer. I'm just gonna sit here, enjoy it, and look at the view. So it's now night time. It's been a few hours since I last recorded. Right now I'm heading to the Lake Danube, which isn't really far. It's literally just right there, because apparently it's pretty cool at night time. Right, so I'm actually here now. Look, there's loads of birds in the sky. Look at them. It kind of looks like stars if they weren't moving. I got told to come and walk up here at night time by my host at my hotel. There's your river. So my plan is I'm going to walk down that way, because I'm going to an Irish bar. And if you know what happens at Irish bars, it's what happens at Irish bars. So that's where I'm heading. So that's exactly what happened at an Irish bar. I ended up ending the video. I ended up running into a few Irish people, which was pretty cool. But as you can probably tell right now, I'm back in England. I will be going to America in about 2 weeks. Going to be going to Vegas. But my trip through Europe was absolutely insane. I had so much fun. I met so many cool people, and I got to document it for you guys. So if you did enjoy this journey and you enjoyed Europe, wait for more content, because in the future I'm going to be going to some cool places, some even more extreme places, and getting even more wild. So if you did enjoy, please leave a like, subscribe, helps out the channel more than you know, and I'll see you guys in my next video, which will probably be in England. Peace.